What you see here is the Madbull US APSA Airsoft Practical Shooting Timer. Now to go over what you get in the box. When you open the package, see everything is presented well. Nothing unnecessary in here. Everything that's in here is what you need. First, what you'll notice is the bubble wrapped timer itself. Take that out of the bubble wrap so you can get a closer look. Left side, you have the battery plate. You take off these 4 Phillips screws, put in a 9-volt battery, put the screws back on, and you have a working unit. On the right side, you have a plug where the target actually plugs in, a mode selection button, a start and reset button, and a power button. Notice here it does come with a 9-volt battery, but I do recommend you buying quite a few 9-volt batteries because if you use it a lot, you're going to go through them. Or if you can find them, a rechargeable 9-volt battery or 2 so that you can just swap them out as needed. Here is the base plate for the popper, and this is pretty much the secondary heart and soul to the system in conjunction with the timer. A Madbull Airsoft sticker, and the actual popper itself. Also the instructions. Give you guys a quick rundown of how it works. When you initially get it, you'll need to slide the popper into the stand here. You may or may not need an Allen set in order to adjust it to make it looser, so you can slide it in, tighten it down, and that's how you set up that popper. You connect the stand to the timer by plugging it in here where it says target. Then you'll unscrew the 4 Phillips screws, and I'll speed this up for you. I usually don't take out that last screw because it's unnecessary. I didn't even know the company still use 9-volt batteries. They're so rare these days. For video purposes, I'm only going to put 2 of the screws in, just to close it up. Alright. So as you can see, the timer cuts on when I put the batteries in, but you can press the power button to turn it off, and then power button back on. And you got the mode section where it counts down, and then just a basic timer. Now, just to give you an idea of how it works, guys, you'd mount this somewhere or have it in your pocket or whatever. It has about 50 feet of cable, and then once you select the mode that you want, press the start, and it counts down. Now what stops the counter is when you actually shoot the plate. And once the plate is actuated, it stops the timer. It was 10.94 seconds from the time that I pressed start to the time that it was actuated. So you press the start button again, reset it, and you want to start again, start. See how that works? Now I have the plate backwards. I'm going to give you, just to show you what it looks like. See this little switch here? That's what's actually being actuated, but it's not where the plate is hitting the switch and stopping the system. No, when you set it up, you'll set it up to where the plate is already hitting the system, the switch. So the switch is in a closed state when you set up the plate. And once you press start and start the timer, once the plate is actually shot and moved away from the switch, that's what stops the timer. Now I'm going to reset it again, and we're going to change the mode. We have this where it has -3, and I believe this is 3 seconds, a 3-second countdown. So we're going to leave it in this mode. We're going to set the switch, the plate, and then we're going to press start. And now it starts. And you see how that worked? Reset. We're in -3, which means 3 seconds until the timer starts. You're going to get that countdown and then that last beep, and then it's going to start the time. So it's not one of those things where you have to press start and start shooting at the same time. You can set it up. Now we can switch it to a 5-second delay. Start. And then 2.3 seconds later, I stopped it. And that's how it works. You would shoot that with your airsoft gun. And once that plate is hit, it disengages the switch, thus stopping the timer. Now this unit and this system is very versatile. It can be set up in a garage. It can be set up in a yard. You can set up as many other poppers as you want. You can actually buy a 5-pack of poppers from Madbull, Airsoft.com, or any other retailers like Combat City. And you can set up the poppers all over your stage. And then the only one that really matters is that last one. When you hit that last one, that's when the timer is going to stop, and it tells you how long it took you to get through your course of fire. And this stuff works really well. It helps with motor memory. It helps with target acquisition. Yes, it's airsoft, but a lot of the stuff that you can do with this stuff translates over to real steel. I do not recommend you shoot this popper with a real steel. Stick with airsoft as it's designed, because this aluminum, you shoot right through it. So it is for airsoft. Airsoft practical shooting timer, guys. All right. As you can see here, it's marked at $100 US. This is the suggested retail price. This product came from Combat City USA in Orlando, Florida. They have quite a few of them in stock and quite a few other items that can help you get your practice on. This is Schwell. I hope this is helpful. Please stay tuned. This unit is going to go down to PR Chico 520 in South Florida, and he's going to show you guys how he uses it in his training. And stay tuned for that. I'll hopefully be able to post up a link to that once he gets it. Should go out today or tomorrow. And hit you with the 2 fingers. Later.